Pokemon attack animations. Damage animations. Fainting animations. And yes, this includes Pokemon learnable move animations. Every single Pokemon from the older generations outside of Generation 8 will be using their recycled 3DS animation. This must account for at least 90% of all the animations in the game. Yes, I'm aware there are new animations with regards to Dynamax and the new Pokemon, because none of those were in the 3DS, so Game Freak had to go out of their way and make new animations with regards to those. But every single Pokemon prior to Generation 8 will be using old 3DS animations. Some people have brought to my attention that the word lazy does not accurately reflect Game Freak's negligence. I'm inclined to agree, so I did some digging and I found the perfect word: apathetic. It basically means uncaring. So, my statement from my last video is as follows. Game Freak is apathetic when it comes to Pokemon battle animations in Sword/Shield because they are ripping 3DS animations and are placing them in their Switch titles without properly adjusting them to appropriately match the level of quality that can now be achieved due to increased hardware capabilities. So, what does this mean?
Estás lá, pai?
The new Pokemon.
Não. Oh. Diga. Não. Então não está lá na festa? Não está, não. Sei lá, de alguma taverna, aquela taverna que é... Deve estar à vontade, não por nenhum. Sim. Então, se calhar foi no carro, se ela foi passear na Luísa no carro, vão lá para algum lado. A Luísa pode ter levado o pai no carro para algum lado. Está bem, então, pronto. Está bem, eu vou ligar, espera aí. A avó que a filha dela foi à procura do avô, não consegue encontrá-lo, se ele está aqui, não está aqui, só volta. Só te sabe alguma coisa dele.
Uhum.
Because none of those were in the 3DS, so Game Freak had to go out of their way and make new animations with regards to those. But every single Pokemon prior to Generation 8 will be using old 3DS animations. Some people have brought to my attention that the word lazy does not accurately reflect Game Freak's negligence. I'm inclined to agree, so I did some digging and I found the perfect word: apathetic. It basically means uncaring. So, my statement from my last video is as follows. Game Freak is apathetic when it comes to Pokemon battle animations in Sword/Shield because they are ripping 3DS animations and placing them in their Switch titles without properly adjusting them to appropriately match the level of...
Então,
Eu vou mandar ela vir para casa.
pronto.
now be achieved due to increased hardware capabilities. So, what does this mean exactly? No, I do not want Game Freak to make entirely new animations for every single old Pokemon. I simply want lesser quality animations to be more expressive and made of a higher quality by adding more enhanced expression, which is what Game Freak is claiming they are doing, and as a consequence of that, the National Dex is being removed. The same thing can be said for the Pokemon models. There's an excellent video concerning the Pokemon models in Sword and Shield. I'll leave a link in the description. But what...
Vem. Vem. Tá certo aí? Aham. Tô. Tô.
of that, the National Dex is being removed. The same thing can be said for the Pokemon models. There's an excellent video concerning the Pokemon models in Sword and Shield. I'll leave a link in the description. But what that video basically says is that Game Freak does not need to make entirely new Pokemon models. They just need to make new, higher quality textures. Why do they need new, high quality textures? Because the Nintendo Switch can support much higher resolution. The same logic can be applied to the animations. The Nintendo Switch is capable of supporting much higher quality level of animations. So, now that we got that out of the way, let's get started. This is the Nintendo Wii. He's one of the best-selling Nintendo consoles, but he's not very strong. This is the Nintendo Switch. otherwise known as the most powerful Nintendo console to ever exist. The Wii came out in
Well, very
2006.
good evening to
The
you
Switch
on
came out in
what is pretty
2017.
close to an
11 years
ideal
later.
evening for
Which
football.
one is
There
more
is
capable of
barely
higher
a
quality
cloud
innovation?
evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great
We're going
consequence
to start off
and
with the
massive
Battle
interest
Simulator
in
arc.
these parts.
Pokemon Battle Revolution.
Barely a breath of
The
wind,
Wii
so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great... It's going to be pulled back for that one.
Let's look at some comments that rightly
Not taking him long. That's going to be a booking.
are better. You understand the fact
Sim, o que é que foi? Mas já está aí.
Sees it all the way. Bally positions himself well and cuts it out. Cafu. Dembele.
fighting game.
Cafu.
Traditional Pokemon is hard.
Van Dijk.
A quick rule of thumb.
Pogba.
People that defend Sword and Shield in regards to animations never try and
Dembele.
indicate that the animations are good.
Philippe Coutinho.
Always try to
Dembele is demanding it out wide.
in this
Ball
case,
glued to his feet.
using
Dijk knocks it away.
Sword and Shield.
Dembele crosses it once more.
I agree that
It's been levered clear.
However, those fail to acknowledge the console disparities of the hardware available to the game, as well as
Side especially adventurous early on.
PBR didn't come out yesterday. It didn't come out 5 years ago. It didn't come out 10 years ago. PBR came out 13 years ago. PBR was not released for the Switch. It was released for the Nintendo Wii, which is much weaker than the RPG excuse opens up a lot of holes because now that allows you to compare Pokemon to other RPGs. But seeing as how that could be a whole video in itself, for simplicity's sake, we will stick to Pokemon and we will compare Sword and Shield to another console Pokemon title that is Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon X and Yellow are two titles that came out with the Nintendo.
There's a long ball.
These two titles have all the same traditional Pokemon RPG elements, and they also have better design, even though they were developed for the Nintendo GameCube 15 years ago. Alright, in comparison to the Battle Revolution, full-fledged Pokemon games,
And he's whipped it in low.
literally Pokemon fights, so all the effort was put into that, other than large story-driven game with multiple set pieces, more dialogue and hype. High Gamer 51 here is claiming that it is cheap to compare a 13-year-old game from 2006 to
There to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping
that
there
logic
to
alone
back up
is very
his high-class
flawed.
range.
I would think the opposite. It is actually cheap to compare a 2019 Switch title to anything from the Wii, because the
Come up with
Switch
a better ball.
did way more
The
than the
movement
Wii
was
ever
good,
could.
but the
High
pass
Gamer
lacked
also did
authority,
into the genre
a cause
and
of
overall
miles and frustration.
if PBR came out yesterday on the Switch with its high definition, high quality,
Bernardo Silva.
I would be inclined to agree with IU. Both Battle Revolution for the Switch and Sword and Shield for the Switch would have similar resources, but one focused on one thing, while a different game had to focus on another thing. However, this is not
Going through.
Pokemon Battle Revolution did come out yesterday. It came out 13 years ago on the Nintendo Wii. The GameCube titles, which didn't focus on Pokemon fights, also did anything. I mean, I see what you're saying. You showed a lot of clips from Pokemon Arena games, like Pokemon Stadium. Right off the bat, these do nothing to the clip of
Great save, real class.
defense.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Yes, please do nothing is defending
wide to the right.
Sword and Shield against an N64 game.
Chip through.
Do nothing is
Nicely worked.
excusing why
That is as far as they're going to go.
years ago has better animation than Sword and Shield. But he continues. which is
Benfica
basically just
retain the
battles,
ball, but
so it makes
still
sense to
in
animate
a rush to break forward.
With this statement, please do nothing is admitting to
Dijk
moves
cuts it
not
out.
being animated
Luis
in Sword and
Suarez.
Shield. Games in
Suarez plays it
2019
out to the wing.
need to be animated. That
Marcos
is
Alonso.
just a standard
Perisic
across
to
all
get on
games
the
of
end of
all
this.
genres. Pokemon Sword and Shield is going to be much bigger than
To meet it.
especially in areas like maps and towns.
Just couldn't turn it in.
Can't get
Well,
everything.
plenty of moving
Again,
targets to pick out in the
nothing
box.
is not
Obviously
trying to
increases
convince
your
us that
chances of
Sword
the
and
ball being
Shield
met like that by
animations look good.
someone.
He is just bringing excuses as to why they look worse than 64. Sometimes when reading the comments, I'm pleasantly surprised when someone is hit with rationality. So I am firstly going to say it isn't fair to compare this game with Battle Revolution, because that entire game is dedicated to the battle animations, while this game has an entirely open world story to deal with. Then I remember that this console is 2 generations of consoles newer, and could for sure run those animations even with the open world aspect. And if they are only having a regional event,
Surely.
no excuse to not animate the moves
Chooses to go back.
during
Has a
battle.
pop. He's done very well to get to that.
William is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the
The
save.
Switch,
A lovely little
surprisingly,
footballing
can
moment.
in fact support high quality animations in games on that console.
He's picked him out.
Stop attacking
That's
them
a
for an unfinished game. Complain
Half-time
about
whistle
an
goes.
incomplete game.
So another team has
It's
broken
not out
through.
yet. The
The
game's not finished. It's
Interesting
not
game
out
up
yet.
to now.
People really
Still
love
nil.
resorting to this argument. With regards to
For the first
animation
45
of
minutes.
older
I
Pokemon,
think
the
sometimes
state of
they're
the game
crossing
is
for
completely
crossing's
irrelevant.
sake. It's
How
percentage
do I
of
know
the
that
ball,
it's
the
irrelevant?
more balls you get in the
Because they
box,
ripped
the likelier
all
it is
of
to
the
score.
animations from the 3DS
Well, that's
game
good to
and
a
put
point,
them
but they
into the
also
Switch.
need an
The
alternative.
animations for the older
Goes up this
Pokemon are
stage, but
already
certainly not
finished.
devoid of action.
Game Freak
It is
isn't
0-0
adding
here
new
at
animations to
halftime.
the Pokemon. They are just
The
reusing
game
the
has
old ones.
already
I
resumed
don't
here.
think anyone understands that the game
Benfica
isn't
can feel
finished.
really happy
Chill the
with
F
themselves.
out.
The scoreline
There is
doesn't back
another
it up,
reason why
but
the
they've
state
played
of
with
the game
urgency
is
and
irrelevant.
purpose.
Because
You can't afford to
Zurion
lose
points
patience
this
in
out.
this second
Oh
half.
yes,
They've got to
just
persevere.
like how the Let's Go games changed everything once they came out, right? Exactly. That's
Through,
like
he's had a
saying
quick
Let's
look
Go is
inside.
demo. Let's Go is not a demo. And
It
it
is
uses
over the
the
line.
exact same ripped 3DS animations that Sword and Shield will use. Nah, they're going to
Busquets.
change animations even though
Lovely
this is
feet.
just a demo. Trust me,
Mertens
I know.
looking to run onto
Do
it.
you know how I know
Shots
that
on!
Game Freak won't
Big
change
moment!
any of these animations?
Massive goal!
Because that is who
And
Game
that
Freak
has
are
only
as a
enhanced his
company,
already
as a
huge
developer.
reputation.
This clip I'm
They're
about to
obviously
show you
hoping for an
perfectly
early
sums
second
up
half boost,
exactly who
but there
Game
are a
Freak
few
is.
who can truly make it happen. This is a very welcome tonic now.
You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
For those of you who don't understand the context of the clip, there's something called the Pokemon Battle Frontier, which was first introduced in Pokemon Emerald for the Game Boy Advance. It is highly regarded as one of the best post-game additions. Fans have been asking for a Battle Frontier.
Mas é um mini preço.
Benfica take the lead.
Ok, posso fazer ponto cachorro.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ah, não. Força.
He's got away.
3 bolsos.
Bernardo Silva pushes it out wide. Bernardo Silva has a goal!
Deixa estar, não é? Sério.
Quando dizer que eu não estava aí.
Tá bem, tá bem. Consigo
Mas o que eu estava a dizer que não posso falar é uma coisa não.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Come back for a very long time.
Out to the
When
left
Omega
it
Ruby and
goes.
Alpha Sapphire were announced,
It's
people
got
got
through
very
to him.
excited
He's
and
left his
expected
back.
Battle
There's
Frontier
no
to make a
flag.
return. Finally. So, what did Game Freak do?
Saul.
Instead of adding in
Just
Battle
stood
Frontier,
firm.
they instead
It's
mocked
Willian.
the player,
Who's ball? Who's
spit
gonna get
in their
there?
face, and basically said
Arsenal
that they will
showing
never
a
be
little more
going to
urgency
Battle
now, and to be
Frontier ever
honest,
again.
Peter, this is
That
what's
is who
required.
Game Freak truly
Hope
is.
is just about the sum
They
of
go
it,
out
isn't
of
it,
their
Jim?
way to
Well, there's no
mock
two ways
fans.
about it. This is what they have to do.
It doesn't even look the same. It's not the same animation. LOL, that's not the same animation. Not identical. That animation is not identical. is not the exact same. The main concern of my last video was animation quality and Pokemon expressiveness. When I mentioned animation quality, I'm referring to actual physical Pokemon models. A lot of you guys are getting super obsessed with camera angles and the color of the visual effects of the attack. My video was not concerned with more expressive camera angles or more expressive attack effects. The main concern of my video was the expressiveness of the physical Pokemon model. All you need to look at is the physical Pokemon model and you'll realize that all of the animations are the exact same between all of the games. When I was comparing the animations found in PBR, I wasn't comparing the visual effects of the attack. I was comparing the actual animations of the models. I'm not concerned with more expressive visual effects of attack. I'm concerned with the expressiveness of Pokemon. And no, I don't want a unique animation for Double Kick for every single Pokemon. I just want ton animation. Literally anything. Take a look at this Double Kick animation of Cyndaquil in PBR. Don't worry about the visual effects of the attack, just focus on the Pokemon model. Cyndaquil doesn't actually kick, it just spins its body into the Pokemon. Cyndaquil is not using a unique animation, it is using one of its default attacks. All of the Game Freak 3D Pokemon games do the exact same thing.
It's Aubameyang spreads it
These are
towards
the
the
three
left.
main differences between the PBR Double Kick animation and any of the 3D Game Freak games animations for Double Kick. Number 1, the Pokemon runs up. Game Freak has had access to both walking and running animations since Sun and Moon. Game Freak can easily implement this into Pokemon battles because the animations are already finished. Number 2, the Pokemon models physically interact with each other. This enhances the realism and makes the fights significantly more engaging. Once again, Game Freak can easily make one model run up to another. The running animations for all of the old Pokemon have been finished since 3 years ago. And number 3, the Pokemon is actually animated. Let's take Game Freak Blaziken as an example. They can just use his running animation from Sun and Moon, have him run up to the opposing Pokemon, and then have him use one of his 3 default attack animations.
He's got options out wide.
The animation that would make the most sense in the context of Double Kick would be Blaziken's 3rd animation. Yes, it's not actually a kick, it's more of a knee, but it still has way more expression and makes way more sense than just vertically displacing the model with no animation at all. Game Freak has all of these animation assets already finished. They wouldn't even need to make any new animation.
Sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
Alrighty guys, that's it for this video. Believe it or not, that was 3 arguments of the 20 that I have set up. I originally anticipated to include all arguments into a single video, but when I reached my 3rd argument and I noticed I was approaching the 20-minute mark, that's when I knew I had to break the video into parts. So, look forward to part 2 coming up in the near future. I plan to continue using more PBR footage, so if there's a particular Pokemon that you want to showcase in the PBR footage, make sure to leave the name of that Pokemon down below in the comment section. Always remember, don't sell for less, fight for more. Thanks for watching, guys.
Perfect example. Koulibaly goes looking. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Helps available out wide. That's been leave it clear. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now. It's Mkhitaryan. And it's Pogba. Philippe Coutinho. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Keeper goes long. And there goes the final whistle. Benfica win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it. Credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Thanks for watching, guys. I know you want to see cool animations of moves and such, but you know, I don't want to sit through 10 seconds of animation. Does your butthurt brain understand that 15-second long animations for each attack would make battles just extremely long and tedious? You are using Battle Revolution as a comparison point. Those animations take forever. They are horrendously slow. That double kick in Revolution, while certainly well animated and full of life, took way longer than it should have done. I don't need to see the same 10-second animation 30 times a match. Dude, do you want your fights to last 3 hours? I don't, so it's alright. For some reason, people associate high-quality animation with slow duration. Therefore, it's okay to have the horrible animations found in Sword and Shield because they're faster. This, along with many of the arguments supporting Sword and Shield, make absolutely zero sense, and are void of basic logic. Let me make a quick edit and show you how nonsensical these statements are.
The stage is set and the curtain is up.
What do you know? You can have high quality animation and have the animation itself be fast. My edited animation is 2 times faster than the animation that we're getting, and it looks a million times better. I'm also confident that the superior hardware capabilities of the Nintendo Switch could further optimize these animations and make the interactions even faster. The word flashy is often used as a euphemism for high quality animation. With the context of animation, the word flashy is used to downplay high quality animation, to make it seem less superior to whatever they're comparing it to. Here, I'll show you a really good example. Those aforementioned games only focus is the fighting, so that's their selling point. The animations better look flashy or else. Now let's read that again, except let's swap out flashy for high quality. Those aforementioned games only focus is the fighting, so that's their selling point. The animations better look of high quality or else. They use the word flashy to downplay the quality of animations found in PBR to make their argument appear stronger than it actually is. People also love to make the distinction between fast animation and high quality animation. I, along with the vast majority of the fan base, would much rather prefer something quick over something flashy. What Christopher James actually said is, I, along with the vast majority of the fan base, would much rather prefer something quick over something of high quality. Not only is he admitting that Sword and Shield have low quality animations, he is also claiming that animations cannot be of high quality and also fast. As we established earlier, they can be both. Double kick is a move that gets removed really often and fast in a playthrough. Wow! One move animation of double kick, a very basic and simple move with no special properties, has a basic animation. I mean, one of the points of evidence is double kick. This is a move that very little Pokemon get and that is easily overshadowed by other moves. Y'all for real mad about double kick? The move is so simple and self-explanatory. So, the logic behind these arguments is that something shouldn't be animated because it will be used less than other things. That's like saying Link in Breath of the Wild shouldn't be able to interact with a tree branch because you will immediately throw it away once you find a sword. That's like saying Scorbunny shouldn't be animated because it's going to evolve anyways. Alex made a good point. Why even animate the entire Shield game when more people will buy Sword? As you can see, this logic is quite foolish. The perceived significance of an attack should not dictate its level of animation quality. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Then don't get it. Yeah, so the don't buy argument is a very common one, and it's usually reserved for people that don't have an actual defense. I actually actually think the people that resort to this kind of tantrum are actually self-aware of the low quality of the thing that they're defending. They can't think of a justifiable reason or defense of why something is the way it is. But for some reason, they feel obligated to defend Game Freak at all costs. Therefore, they have to say something, even though what they're saying doesn't mean anything at all. And it has no argumentative merit whatsoever. You really don't know the first thing about making a game and how much is spent making one. Until you become a video game designer, you can't call anyone lazy. How about you try creating new animations for 800 plus Pokemon and let's see how easy it'll be. So again, these arguments are very similar to the don't buy the game argument in the sense that it is the bottom of the barrel in terms of defensive arguments. The type of people that leave these sorts of comments really have no defense and no justifiable reason for why something is the way it is. But they feel obligated to at least say something to show and prove to everyone that they support Game Freak. You don't need to be a video game designer to critique video games. That's like saying all the movie critics over at Rotten Tomatoes are not able to critique any movie because they've never directed a movie of their own. The logic behind these comments is severely flawed. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to see that the animations found in Sword and Shield are not of the highest quality. I don't think it's fair to compare PBR to an open world game. Give me a break. Animating is hard. Like, isn't the game open world? No. Pokemon Sword and Shield is not an open world game. They have a large field with a controllable camera. Do you know what else had a large field with a controllable camera? Ocarina of Time for the N64. This is not a revolutionary concept in any way. It was done 20 years ago. I know the Pokemon fans are starving for something new, so the second Game Freak makes an open field, they're all of a sudden praising Sword and Shield like it's some crazy open world game, when it's not even close. The people that make these type of comments have never played an actual open world game, otherwise they would never say something so offensive. It's disrespectful to compare Sword and Shield to actual open world games, like Skyrim or Breath of the Wild. The teams behind those games had to put blood, sweat, tears, and an insane amount of effort to bring the world to life and to receive the title of open world game. Game Freak generated a comparatively small and empty area with awful textures, and then they dumped reused Pokemon models with reused animations and called it a day. I don't want Galvantula just randomly popping out of the ground. I want to walk into a cave and look up and see a spiderweb and then see Galvantula in that spiderweb. You know, something that a spider actually does. I don't want Haunter randomly popping out of the ground. I want to come across a seemingly abandoned building that is most likely haunted, and then to have Haunter appear out of nowhere and jump in an attempt to scare me. I don't want Machoke randomly popping out of the ground. I want to see Machoke bench pressing a tree in the distance, because that's just something that Machoke would do in his spare time. This is the ambition and effort that people want from a Pokemon Twitch title that is, unfortunately, sorely absent from Sword and Shield. Can you stop being immature and spreading your toxicity? Here we go again with the complaints. Just hop on the hate bandwagon. Your hate is painfully strong. Stop with the negative videos already. Wow, so toxic. People, for some reason, perceive criticism as a complaint filled with toxicity and hatefulness, when it's in fact the exact opposite of that. Criticism is a powerful tool that is used to help illuminate issues about whatever is being criticized. People cry and complain that you shouldn't criticize a demo, when in actuality that is the absolute perfect time for a game to receive criticism. Why do you think developers release open betas of their unfinished games to the public? It's to generate criticism so that developers can go in and correct any outstanding issues before retail release. 50 million new eyes can catch problems much easier than a few hundred that are already constantly working on the game. That's why you get a friend to proofread your essay before you hand it in. There's one more magic word that people like to use when they're criticizing your criticism: entitled. This is the biggest example of Pokemon fans being the most entitled, spoiled, and ungrateful fans in the world. Let me explain to you why using the word entitled in this context is the most idiotic statement you could ever make. You are not entitled for expecting high quality from products/services that you pay for with your own money. Were Mario Maker fans entitled for wanting to play online with their friends? No! Being able to play online with with your friends in a multiplayer game has been industry standard for well over a decade now. So when people excited for Mario Maker 2 learned that they couldn't play with their friends online, they got understandably upset. They voiced their concerns and raised awareness using valid criticism. And guess what? It worked! Nintendo is working on a way to allow friends to play together online. Were Sonic fans entitled for wanting his visual representation in the film to be adjusted? No! They used their eyes and then made a basic observation by comparing the abomination in the Sonic film to what Sonic actually looks like to come up with the conclusion that Sonic didn't look quite right in the film. The Sonic fans were understandably upset. So they voiced their concerns and raised awareness using valid criticism. And guess what? It worked! Jeff Fowler, the director for the upcoming Sonic movie, had this to say. Thank you for the support and the criticism. The message is loud and clear. You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character the best he can be. That is all criticism aims to achieve. To make the source of the criticism the best that it can be. When you walk into a restaurant, what do you expect? You expect to be seated promptly and for your servers to be courteous. Are you entitled for having these expectations? No, because the restaurant is providing you a service that you are
Well, hello and good evening to all
so
of
the
you.
next time someone calls you
Unfortunately, it
entitled
appears that the
for
weather
criticizing
hasn't
a
quite
product or
read the
service that
script
you
here.
pay money
There
for.
has been
Remember
a
this.
dreadful
They
downpour
do
for
not know
well
what the word
before
entitled
the
means.
moment the
They
turnstiles
have nothing
opened,
better
and
to
there
do
is
than to
considerable
criticize your
concern on the
criticism
faces
with
of
criticism.
the officials.
Staying
We
silent
think
over
it's going to be
claiming that
okay.
the game is in
Clearly,
good
the
shape
pitch
when
will be
actually
slippery.
it's
It'll be a
not
challenge
is
for those who
way
have to
more
officiate.
often than
Never mind
criticism will
those who
ever
have
be.
to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game, but the
Well,
crowd
you guys,
is
that's it
all
for
in,
this video.
and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead.
Well, you guys, that's it for this
The
video.
famous
I
cop is
apologize
in
if
good
I missed
voice,
your
as
Pokemon
always.
PTR
It is
suggestion
one of
down in
the
the
most
comments. There are just
recognisable
way too many
monuments of the
comments
English
going through
game.
them all. To avoid this problem in the future, make sure to
As you
include
can
the
see, we've
hashtag
already
PTR
started here.
followed by the name of the Pokemon that you
What
want
do
to
you
see
think
in the
this
PTR.
turns on, Jim?
That will allow me
I'm
to
going to
sort
go
through
for the
all
Slovakian
suggested comments with
Panthers.
Control F
Easily
to
one
help
of the
me
more
actually find
productive,
your
creative
comments.
players
Stay
on show,
tuned for part
and
3,
likely to be at
and
the
always
helm
remember,
of all things
don't
attack.
settle for less.
He's a scorer of
Fight for
important
more.
goals too.
Thanks for watching,
I
guys.
hope he doesn't let me down now that I've given him the big mention.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's shoots! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Benfica take the early advantage.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hoists it high. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that's been levered clear. Bernardo Silva. Hubbins does well to read it and intercepts. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's got away. A chance to play it in. Hamshik and the weighted pass. Clearance and very necessary. Chance to break. Luis Suarez. And he's away. It's Luis Suarez! It's anyone's ball. In towards the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Could move up a gear here. Out to the left it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. He's left his man. Koulibaly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sergio Busquets. Aimed long and direct. Back into the middle. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! The keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bernardo Silva goes up and over. Hamsik goes looking. Out wide to the right.
What happens if you hack Missing No into every Pokemon game?
Casemiro tries a
Everyone
pass
knows
forward.
Missing No, the most famous glitch Pokemon of all time. Back in the first generation of Pokemon games, Missing No was super easy to find.
Oh, the ball's
Talk
come
to an old
loose.
man, surf on the coast of Cinnabar Island, and
Forward
boom!
it goes.
Before you know it, you'll be in the encounter with a glitchy mess of a Pokemon that'll do some
He's
pretty
through.
cool things to your game. And while it might not be that easy to find
Lovely
Missing
bit of
No in the
skill.
newer Pokemon games,
It's Jordi
there's still
Alba.
plenty of glitchy Pokemon left for us to explore.
Presumably for offside.
I'm Mike from Poketips, and today I'll be playing through
Just,
lots of
it seems,
Pokemon
but
games and
just
using
is
some
enough.
hacking tools to encounter Pokemon number 0 in each game. Let's see together how each Pokemon game reacts to its Missing No. Okay, let's see what Missing No looks like in gold and silver. And wow. Alright. Wow, okay, a lot of stuff happened there real quick. I saw my character in black and white. It looked like my
Sergio
Pokeballs
Busquets.
were all corrupted. But now
the
we're
keeper
in the
and
battle.
go
This
again.
thing has a lot of health. The health bar seems to go on for
Van Dijk
a
plays it
really,
forward.
really long time.
Bernardo
So it
Silva
doesn't say Missing No.
spreads it
Instead it
towards
says
the left.
question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Suarez
It's
plays
poisoned
it out
and
to the
failed,
wing.
so it does have a
Right back
checker.
in.
Let's try attacking it and see what happens. I don't think Cut will
Now
kill
it's
it.
Luis Suarez.
Or it'll just
Suarez
wait.
has a go! Really well
Alright, I've been
taken
waiting for
goal.
quite some time. Nothing has happened, so we're going to
And
try
with
again.
that
I guess I
goal
can't
comes
attack this
comfort.
thing. Alright, round 2 with Missing No. Let's try catching it this time.
Perfect
Interesting, this
placement.
one has
The one
less
place the
health
keeper
than the
couldn't
first
reach.
one.
Now
Alright,
that's
so
what I call
items can't
finishing.
be used
Right
here.
in the corner.
The game
He
is
knew
treating this like I'm in a
instinctively
link
who was
battle.
where.
It's kind
He
of
didn't
weird
need to
because
waste
I
any
can't
time
move my
weighing
items.
things up.
If I
That's a
go for an
cracking
attack,
goal.
it says waiting. What if I try swapping my Pokemon? It's
Second of
probably
the
going to
game,
say waiting
and an
there
eye
too.
now for
Yes,
the
yes it
hat-trick.
does. But what is it going to wait on? I don't know. I guess we're going to be waiting here forever because we're not in a link battle. Now, before we stop with the second generation games, there is one more weird thing I want to show you guys that's not exactly Missing No, but it's kind of cool in its own regard. So using the same cheat code, I can encounter a wild egg at level 30. So I want to go ahead and try catching this egg. I don't think I've ever caught an egg before, just in the wild, and I'm kind of curious to see what this egg will hatch into after I get
Things
it.
starting to look
Yeah,
very
we caught
comfortable.
ourselves an egg!
At 1-0, this contest was still
Oh, wait,
nicely
the egg data
poised,
gets
but
added
now
to the
that it's
Pokédex?
gone
What's
to
it gonna say in the
mindsets are
Pokédex?
affected a lot more.
Oh,
Winning
never
the
mind.
league one way
It
and that
crashes
losing
the game,
the
and now it's all blue.
Gets the better of his opposite number.
Look at the Pokédex. This looks
Rakitic.
so weird. Oh my gosh, look at these Pokemon. Okay, this is the
Jordi
real
Alba.
Generation 2 Missing No, guys. This is
Now it's
something
Insignia.
insane. How about my trainer card?
Now it's
Oh my
Luis
god,
Suarez.
that is something terrifying
Now it's
there.
Insignia.
Ooh, look at this
Going
red
through.
water. Let's go ahead and surf
Sweat
on it. It's like
and
we're
a
surfing on lava.
Oh, poor
Burning up the
contact.
Lapras. Honestly, this whole
That'll be
catching
the
the egg
last
thing
act of
is
the
so
first half.
weird, I might
Any
just
views
take
on
a
the
whole
first half?
separate video
Well, it's
and
looking pretty
explore more with
straightforward,
this.
Peter.
Let me know in the
They've got
comments if
themselves
you want to
into
see
a
that.
very good position, so why do
Now
it
let's
from
test
here
things
when they
out
can
in the Hoenn
repeat their first half
Generation
success with
3
another show of strength?
And boom! That looks
Benfica
like Decamart to me,
ahead
and
2-0,
yes, there
and
it
they are
is!
looking good.
Now you might remember seeing this Pokemon in another video of mine where I showed you how a berry lets you get any Pokemon you want in Emerald. So it's kind of nice seeing this Pokemon again. Alright, so, just like before, I'm assuming it only has, like, struggle, so let's go ahead and try to encounter... Oh wait, it actually knows a move? It actually has tackle? I'm hoping this counter shouldn't do too much to it. Or it'll kill it. Alright, let's try that again. This time I'm not going to mess around. We're going to go ahead and catch this thing right away. So let's go in the bag. Let's go for the good old Master Ball. I'm not sure how the other balls would be on this thing, but I definitely want to see if we can catch this thing and use it. And there we go. We caught ourselves the glitch Pokemon in
Things
Decamart.
going for the second
Now, will
half.
the game react really weirdly when we look at this Pokédex entry? Let's find out.
Van Dijk
Oh wait, no. It
getting
just says,
forward
this is a
quickly.
newly discovered Pokemon. It is currently under investigation. the
Sergio
unknown
Busquets.
Pokemon. Very interesting. And I
Over
won't
to
give
the
it a
left.
nickname. I kind of like the question marks.
Under.
Alright, so there it is in my party. I
Liverpool
feel like
have
if I
it
touch
back
this
and they
thing,
can
the
go
game's gonna
again.
crash. Let's find out. Oh, wait, no. Alright, we
Under.
can't interact with it. We can look at the summary. It has no special ability
Really
at
was very
all, and
much
the
in
only
that.
move that
Far
knows
away
is
from being
tackle
a
over here.
telling
Other
final
than that,
ball.
though, it looks
Liverpool
kind of
just
like
had
a
to
very
make the ball
useful
stick,
Pokemon.
but
I feel
came
like
up
you might be
short.
able to use this thing in battle. Whoa! Whoa! That was
In
weird.
a low one.
I feel like you might...
Benfica making a fresh attempt to release
here.
someone in
Other
behind
than that,
from
though,
back
it
to
looks
front.
kind of like
And
a
this
very
is something
useful
different.
Pokemon. I feel like you might be able to use this thing in battle. Whoa! Whoa! That was weird. Did you guys see that? Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Let's switch Sceptile with this Pokemon. That's so weird. Now it stole my Heracross icon. Now Heracross has no icon at all, and my little glitch Decamark is keeping it. Oh wait, no, it gave it back. That's so weird. This is the strangest thing. Let's switch it with Sceptile. What? That is so bizarre. This is the strangest thing ever. Alright, let's just go into a battle with this thing. Maybe it'll steal Heracross's sprite. Who knows?
Jordi Alba.
Alright, so here's another Decamark and saying we're sending out Swampert. I didn't off of Swampert, did I? Alright, let's just try switching into this Pokemon instead. And there we go. Alright, now we have a Missigno versus Missigno battle, and a missed attack. Wow, that's an unlucky Missigno right there. Right, so let's see. We only have the move Tackles. Let's go. Tackle versus Tackle. It's kind of weird to me how I started this Pokemon battle with this Pokemon in my first slot, but as soon as I started the battle, I took out the Swampert instead.
On the hit belt.
Nope, it looks like it's going to knock me out. It's still faster than my little Missigno thing here. So I'm just going to send out Sceptile and knock out this other one. Okay, there we go. And we get only one EXP for defeating Missigno. Yay! And yeah, I was right. It's definitely in the first slot of my party. That's very strange. Oh, that's so weird. Now I'm in the PC, and it stole Swampert's sprite. And I also can't select it at all. I'm pressing A right now, and nothing is happening at all. But if I go over to Swampert, I still have the move option. I'm wondering, is the game... Huh?
And it's been taken short. Hit
What?
into the middle.
You're right. Nothing is happening at all, but if I go over to Swampert, I still have the move option. I'm wondering, is the game... Huh?
Now it's Luis Suarez.
What?
And
it's gone. It's totally gone. I don't know what just happened there, but it is gone. It's like it never even existed.
Yeah, the idea was
Did
right.
my Heracross just
The
like
delivery wasn't.
absorb
They
it?
can
I'm so
revisit that further on.
confused. Alright, and now let's test out Missigno in the 4th generation. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and Gold Telescope.
It's taken out. That'll be a foul.
That looks really weird. It showed like a shadow on the ground, but it
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance
was.
saloon.
I
One wrong
have no
move
clue
now,
what
and
its
he's in
name is
trouble.
supposed to be. So like always, let's give it a little test. I'm going to
now.
put a swipe on it and see if he knows any moves. Oh, it's saying there's no target, and then the battle just
Aim
ends.
low and direct.
Okay, so I guess attack is a no-go.
To safety.
Okay, round 2, I'm never going to get over how weird it is when this Pokemon comes out. This time, I think instead of attacking it, I'll try swapping and see if it knows any moves. Although
smart
I feel like
save.
it doesn't. But let's find out. Let's swap with my Crobat. Seems like I have a Crobat in a lot of games. And see what it does.
He goes long. It's a going for
And
goal.
once again, the battle just ends.
Surely that could go back up.
Recognize
It's
it
such a
as a
clever
Pokemon.
pass that
Alright,
plummets
so
the
this
defense.
time, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the chase and try to catch this thing.
Looks to
Now, I'm
clip it
really
forward.
wondering if the game is even going to let me throw a
Through
ball
here.
at it. Is it going to say
Luis
there's no target?
Suarez.
Is it going to say I'm not in a battle?
Played into the
Let's
middle.
find out. I'll go for a
Back
catch
out
the
it
ball.
comes. Managed to get it away.
Gotcha. Dash, 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 dash was caught. Lovely. Now, are we going to get a Pokédex entry? Is it actually going to work?
Well positioned to
Yes,
make
we do
that
get a
interception.
Pokédex entry. It shows a sprite for all of the
Liverpool
second, then it
look
goes pure
completely
white.
out of sorts when it comes to crucial
Yes,
moments, Peter.
Lovely.
They've lost composure and
Now,
that
are we getting
killer
a
instinct.
Pokédex entry? Is it actually going to work? Yes, we do get a Pokédex entry. It
That's
shows
a
a
goal
sprite
kick.
for all of the
Yes,
second, then it
the
goes pure
referee
white.
concurs.
And it looks like
You
Missigno
have
in
to
this
admire
generation
his
is not a
willingness to
Pokédex
keep
entry.
plugging
Oh,
away, but the manager
okay, so that's what
has
they
done
look
him a
like.
big favour,
It's
I
like
think, by
Scooby-Doo, you
taking
take
him
off the
off.
mask
You
and
know,
then
he's
you
looking
finally see
very,
what the
very
villain looks
leggy.
like. Alright, so in the party, it doesn't look like he wanted to join our party. Okay. Now after this kind of disappointing result, I wasn't ready to give up on Generation 4 just yet. So I hacked in a Pokemon with the Pokédex number of 497. Now, as you probably know, there's only 493 Pokemon in Generation 4, so it led me to another glitch missing. However, this one I was actually able to catch and use. And when I checked it out, I realized quickly that it had the movesets and stats of a level 20 Deoxys defense form. By hacking in Pokemon beyond the Pokédex, I was actually able to access an alternate form, which was kind of cool. However, when I took it to the Deoxys form-changing meteors, it didn't react to it, because technically it's not a Deoxys and still a missing no. Also, an interesting thing to note about Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if you catch a missing no and force it to follow you, generally by not having any Pokemon of your own,
to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance.
But if you try to talk to that Bulbasaur or missing no following you, the game will crash. Now, this missing no is the one I am most interested to see, because I've never seen missing no in Generation 5. The last time I really messed around with these games, the games just crashed, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. Alright, so let's see our missing no and... Ooh, okay, it's like a big white question mark. Very interesting. I set it to be level 70, just like the classic missing no in Pokemon Red and Blue. I also think one of those legendary genies is on this route too, which is making all that rain come down. Alright, anyway, let's see if it knows any moves. Let's go for the good old switch, like normal. I'll send out my B-Barrel, and let's see what you can do to me now, missing no. So it says it has no moves left, so it's going to go for Struggle. So this one doesn't have any moves, unfortunately. And yeah, that Struggle is doing nothing to me. I'm only level 34, it's level 70, and that Struggle is doing nothing. So it must be a very, very weak missing no. Let's just go ahead and catch this bad boy.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's away. Big can he put it
Gotcha.
away?
Dash, 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 dash. Who's caught? Okay, and the data's going to catch the Pokédex. Will the game crash?
Close.
Oh, no. It looks like it actually has a Dex entry. Or maybe not. Maybe it doesn't say anything. But we do see that it doesn't crash the game. That's always a good sign. That's actually a pretty funny coincidence. We get into the battle with missing no when the rain just stops. Alright, let's see if we can check out the party. And oh, yes, we can. Alright, summary, and let's check out our new missing no for Generation 5. Alright, so it's Dex number 0. It has, terrible stats. 17 attack, 8 defense, 19 special attack, 9 special defense, and 20 speed at level 70. And its moves, it only has nothing. It doesn't have any moves at all. And, oh, I think I just crashed the game here. I was trying to hit down and see if I could check out anything else, but no, that just crashes the game. So I did some checking, and unfortunately it looks like it can't learn any moves, so we are stuck with just the Struggle. But now here's the ultimate test. Can we go ahead and put this missing no in our PC? Let's find out, because if we can, then it's basically just a regular, slightly glitchy Pokemon. But no, it looks like no matter how much I press A, once again, I can't select it. Can I move other Pokemon into its slot? I could do that, so maybe I could try swapping something in the PC with that. Ah, look at that, I just finessed the system here. So, you wanna know what would be kind of funny? I know this would not work at all, but maybe, just maybe, I could try transferring this through Pokebank to Generation 6. I am like 99.999% sure they would block it because they block like all hacked Pokemon, but how funny would it be if we could transfer this up into the next generation? If you want to see me do that and encounter missing no in the rest of the Pokemon games, Gen 6, 7, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, would it be if we could transfer 6? I am like 99.999% sure they would block it because they block like all hacked Pokemon, but how funny would it be if we could transfer this up into the next generation? If you want to see me do that and encounter missing no in the rest of the Pokemon games, Gen 6, 7, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments section. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for lots of awesome Pokemon content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. What happens if you hack missing no into every Pokemon game? I'm Mike from PokeTips, and today we're continuing this series where we hack the Pokemon games and see what Missing No, or whatever the games use as their placeholder Pokemon, looks like and what happens when you encounter them. Last time we left off with the Generation 5 Pokemon games, Black, White, and their sequels, so let's continue today with Generation 6. Let's see what Missing No looks like here. Alright, so the battle begins. Oh, hello, Darkness. Alright, so the game doesn't like it when I try to make Pokemon number 0 happen, so I'm gonna try once again doing something way past the Pokédex in this game, so I'm gonna try to spawn in Pokemon number 735. So let's see what happens now. And it looks like our glitchy Bulbasaur friend is back. I know the 6th generation and 7th generation games love to use this as their glitch or placeholder Pokemon. So what I find interesting is in battle, its name says Egg, but when it was sent out, it had the cry of a Rotom. Alright, let's go ahead and check out its moveset, because I copied it with Ditto, although it looks like it doesn't have any moves, like just whoa! Alright, well we took that thing out really, really quickly. Let's go ahead and catch this bad boy. I want to go ahead and see if it has a Pokédex entry and if we can do anything fun with this one. Ooh, Master Ball. Wait, did it take the name Master Ball? What is this Dex entry? That's so weird. Registration complete, Pokemon number 735. I could have sworn it said its name was Master Ball. Give a nickname to the caught question mark. No, I think I'm okay. It looks like it's back to using the name Egg again. That little Pokeball sprite jumping up and down looks kind of weird, but let's go ahead and check out its summary a little bit, see if there's anything fun there. So yeah, once again, it has the Cry of Rotom, insanely low stats. Nothing interesting over here, and if I look at the moves, nothing at all. Now, 2 things I want to test out. Number 1, I think this is just using the data of a Rotom, which is why it has its cry, so I'm going to feed it a few rare candies and see if it can learn any of Rotom's moves. Alright, so I've leveled it up quite a bit, and it is not learning any moves at all, so I'm not really sure what's going on with this one. I don't think it's going to be as useful as previous generations of glitch Pokemon, but now there's one more thing that I think is going to be very interesting. So I'm going to go put this Pokemon in the PC, and we're going to hop into Pokemon Bank and see if Bank recognizes this as a Pokemon. Because you know it has the Pokédex number 735, so maybe it'll think it's a Pokemon from Sun and Moon. Alright, we're in Pokemon Bank. Let's check out my Pokemon X save file and see if that glitch Pokemon can be read. Look at that! That's insane! It actually reads it as a Gumshoos! Wait, a water-type Gumshoos? So I think I really just busted the game right there. I have a Gumshoos in Pokemon X version right now. Alright, now the question is, can I put this thing in Pokemon Bank? Yes, I can! Alright, so Bank will totally let me transfer this Pokemon around, this glitchy mess of a Pokemon, so now you know what I have to do. I'm going to test out Missing No in Pokemon Sun and Moon, but before I do that, I want to see if I can transfer this Water-type Gumshoos into Sun and Moon, and how those games are going to react. Okay, let's check them out on the PC now, the Water-type Gumshoos. Where did I put them? Yep. That's boring. So it turned back into a normal type once I put him in game. And that's really funny. It says it's from the Kalos region as well. It also has no move, so... Oh, whoa! Power 999, accuracy 999, Japanese text 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What in the world is this move? Alright, let's take this guy out into a battle real quick. This is pretty crazy for me, because this is like a cross-generational Missing No glitch right now. Hacking in this random glitchy Pokemon into Pokemon X and then transferring it up to Pokemon Moon, and now we get to use them. Okay, yeah, it just turns out into struggle. Okay, so that glitchy mess, I'm assuming that's just what happens when you look at your Pokemon's moves when they don't have any. Kind of weird seeing that, though. But how crazy is this? Transferring a glitch Pokemon from X all the way up to Sun. So we've already seen some weird stuff in Pokemon Sun and Moon by transferring that glitch Pokemon over, but now let's see what Missing No looks like when you encounter it in Sun and Moon. Alright, there we go, we're back with the Sneasel? Okay, why are you copying my Pokemon's name, buddy? What's going on there? Oh, wow. Okay, this is really weird. So first things first, we're back with the shiny glitchy Bulbasaur. Second, there is no information about this Pokemon on the field at all. And third, on the bottom screen, for some reason, it is showing a Mega Charizard X sprite. I'm trying to press on it, but nothing's happening. I can press on my Sneasel, and that's fine. Alright, that's kind of weird. Should I attack this thing? I kind of want to. You know what? I'm just going to swap and see what it does. I'm going to swap, and let's see what happens. I tried swapping and the battle just ended. Alright then. Okay. I really think it is the weirdest thing how there's no information for this Pokemon on the field. And wait a second. Wow, we can't even catch this thing. It won't even let us catch this glitchy missing no. After messing around with the game a little bit more, I was able to basically make the same thing that happened in X and Y happen in Sun and Moon as well. They had cries of other Pokemon, looked like a regular Bulbasaur, and had that weird Pokeball menu sprite. And let me tell you, there is nothing freakier than encountering a glitchy Bulbasaur with the cry of a Giratina. Now, moving on to the final Generation 7 games, and the first Pokemon games for the Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. These games are a little different than the other games I've messed with so far. In these games, you can actually see the wild Pokemon in the overworld before you actually encounter them. However, if I modify the wild Pokemon data and try to make the Pokemon that we can encounter in-game Pokemon number 0, it doesn't really work out the way I want it to. So I'm going to have to encounter Missing-No in a different way. Instead, I'm going to make the game trade me a Missing-No. In Cerulean City, there's a girl in a Pokemon Center who wants a regular Rattata. In return, she'll give you the Alolan Rattata. But instead, I'm going to change the Pokemon that she gives me to Pokemon number 0, Missing-No. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Alright, and here we are now with the moment of truth. So we're going to try trading that Rattata we just caught for her so-called Rattata, even though it's going to be, yup, you can see it right there. That's definitely not a Rattata. That will be a Missing-No if it will actually go through. Alright, sending Rattata to Tatiana. Goodbye, Rattata. And I'm really curious to see if this will work. I know it works with some glitch Pokemon. Ooh, it looks like we're getting something kind of weird back. And Tatiana sent over egg. Yay, we got ourselves an egg. Oh, and I guess that's it. Game crashes. Alright, so we're going to try this again, except this time instead of Pokemon number 0, we're going to try to get Pokemon number 810. And it's saying other trainers' Pokemon is an egg at level 12. Alright, that's an interesting start already. Now, I'm curious to know what Pokemon number 810 actually is. I think it's more than likely going to be Grookey, but we don't have the National Pokédex number for it yet. And who knows, maybe in Generation 8 they'll put like another secret Pokemon in the first slot of the Pokédex like they did in Generation 5. But anyway, will this work, or is this going to crash the game again? Tatiana sent over an egg. I'm not liking how this is looking. Oh, alright, we're getting a Dex entry. Egg's data will be added to the Pokédex. And, okay, there we go. Pokédex number 000, height question mark, weight question mark. I was actually really expecting the game to crash right there, but it actually went. Were you surprised? My Rattata is from the Alola region. Tatiana, that doesn't look like a Rattata to me. Let me try to take it out of the Pokeball. I don't think it's going to work. It says egg is traveling alongside of you right now, but I cannot imagine an egg possibly following me around. Again, I've done stuff like this before, and usually the eggs don't follow me. So yeah, no egg appearing in the overworld, but let's check it out, number 810. Alright, it's the normal type, level 12, Brave Nature, said it was met in a link trade, takes plenty of siestas, and knows the move Teleport. And last but not least, you know we have to test him out in the battle, so let's go visit our boy Camper Shanae. It's been a long time since I've seen you, Camper Shane. And let's send out our egg. Now I'm trying to figure out what this Pokemon is supposed to be actually. Just like in Diamond and Pearl when I was messing around with Pokemon past the Pokédex number and I realized one of them was a Deoxys form, I'm believing this egg is a form of something else, although I can't exactly figure out what it is. It's a normal type that knows Teleport, and its stats don't really lead me in any direction. Oh well, let's go use that Teleport in battle. Spearow used Focus Energy, is going to focus up hard against me. Not like you really need to focus up against an egg, and egg is going to use Teleport. Look at that. Look at that guy getting out of here. Alright, bye-bye, Egg. Well, I think that's enough messing around with this, Egg. Thank you so much, Camper Shane, for being a great participant. As usual, you're always amazing. Also, a quick note here regarding part 1. I said I would try transferring Missing No from black and white to X and Y. However, I noticed that after I deposit Missing No in the PC, if I go and try to check it later, it's gone. So I can't really transfer it. And with that, you now know what Missing No looks like in every Pokemon game. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content just like this, and my friends, I'll be seeing you in the next one.
Oh, wait. 1273 down to Rockefeller Street.
Your story over about how... Dude, my fucking girl, Kayla. 1 second. Is it alright if I told the story about the gym today? Over.
My story over?
Your story over about how you're uncoachable. Over.
Mad at you over?
How you were mad at me. Over.
Sure, over.
Roger that. Over and out. Fucking deadlifts.
exciting taste adventure full of Portuguese flavors. The new Portuguese Chicken Burger. Discover the taste of Portugal at McDonald's today. Portuguese Chicken Burger.
Like the shining stars, like that bright when never it's dark, you keep on looking at me. Virgil van Dijk. Morando. Oh boy, here we go.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches carrying thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it. Can he put it away? Get that clear. Bernardo Silva out wide to the right. Luis Suarez. Mertens, timely intervention. Lucas Ocampos. Fosu Mensah. It's Embolo. Ball through needs to be good here.
Really?
Embolo. He's left his man. What a... Embolo! It's there! And Flamengo take the lead.
Embolo showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Flamengo go ahead, 1 goal to the good.
Oh, we level.
That had to be more accurate. Bernardo Silva needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Lookman. And the shot! Trying, the outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Perisic. Benfica are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find the positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Aimed long and direct. That is as far as they're going to go. Mertens. Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Benfica have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you
Goes for goal! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Really?
It's a goal! And they're back in front. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Flamengo take the lead. Polo. Nicely measured pass. Luis Suarez. He's got away. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Goalkeeper's ball. Mensa.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And he's cut it out. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Perisic. This is promising. Shoots! And the ball's come out! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bolo.
What?
Going through. Eriksson was able to read it and intercepts. Koulibaly. He's on his way. Koulibaly demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Well positioned to make that interception. Eriksson Bolo. Well weighted. He's going for goal! Play for a goal kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cut out in the nick of time. It's being played forward. Suarez looking to run onto it. Cuts it out.
Man, visual.
Mensa. Trying to play it through. He's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Here we go again then.
Benfica don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in the second half, they can't hold back though.
Busquets as well there, alert. Now it's Mertens. Perisic to heads it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Eriksson. Gets it back. Bernardo Silva spreads it towards the left.
And the line, man.
Bernardo Silva That's a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's had a go! Defence has got rid of that. Up towards the flank. Plays it back. And he's there to cut it out. Ericsson.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Towering header!
Super!
Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! However, they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position. They had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Benfica have it back and they can go again. Lucas Ocampos. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ericsson. Bernardo Silva. Perisic. Here it comes. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's left his man. Tries the cross. He's had a shot! And he's there to hoof it away. Decent looking ball. Lucas Ocampos.
Oh shit, I did this myself.
Great idea, just poorly executed.
Bolo certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Lookman. Ocampos. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Flamengo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Brings it out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well read, he sorted that out. Ocampos. It's the through ball. Lookman.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bernardo Silva. Perisic. Ericsson. It's Bernardo Silva. Perisic. Help's available out wide.
Benfica merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot of it.
And that is that. determination and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch.
Bonjour, bonjour.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Benfica must have viewed this game as very
Mas pá,
winnable,
mas é
but
isto,
will
meus
no
amigos,
doubt
mas
have
é
a
isto.
healthier respect for this opposition now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
É. Digam o que disserem, ao menos eu lutei pelos meus gols, não é? Olá, viva! Tudo bem?
Já cá está.
Está tudo em ordem.
Já lá vem e já cá está.
É verdade. Hum. Really?
Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead.
Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with great stamina and pace, which allow really effective late runs forward and help with his recovery and getting back.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Benfica couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Jordi Alba. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's whipped it in low. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Forward it goes. Vidal. Trying to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Great ball, and now the shot.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably negotiating.
Really?
This is goal, that's a foul. Luis Suarez brings it forward. He's got away. Just wouldn't be beaten there.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Suarez looking to get on the end of this. And he heaves it forward. Now it's Mertens.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Jordi Alba plays it forward. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a spinning final ball.
Barcelona seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Luis Suarez!
Oh.
That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Vidal hits that roll. This could fall anywhere. Cleared without complication. Now it's Luis Suarez. Coutinho. Vidal tries to stroke it through. Luis Suarez. Vidal gets it, and now what?
Danger averted for now.
Piqué. Now it's Messi.
Here it comes.
Aimed long and direct.
Jesus Christ.
Busquets forward quickly. Hoists it high.
Oh, he's found him in space.
Van Dijk just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
He's certainly caught him there.
And
It's a free
number
kick.
yes.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Mertens. Time to deliver.
Come on,
Mertens
man.
is a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Messi is fouled. It's Rakitic. Over to the left. And it's got through. Jordi Alba fires it in low. And he's there to hoof it away. Chance to break. Casemiro. Busquets. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's made certain that won't get through. Jordi Alba. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. So now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Mertens. Bernardo Silva plays it out to the flank. Casemiro. Sergio Busquets. Beautifully done. Puts in a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vidal lobs it in gently. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. There is the half-time whistle. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Benfica can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
And it's Luis Suarez. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Coutinho looking to run onto it. That's it! Delivery.
No!
Benfica can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Out for a throw. Piqué battles to win it back. Coutinho. The defence can get it clear.
Barcelona are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Back into the middle. And help's available out wide. Jordi Alba. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The intervention was very necessary. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Busquets. Out wide to the right. He's left his man. Back in once more. Can he get this? Goes for it! And that has been clubbed away. Ran into into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Vidal going through. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Oh no.
Clearly it's nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Really?
That's a hit. That's gone a long way up and away. Now a chance to break. As he picked him out, Perisic. Can he finish? Roberto. Benfica still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Messi. He goes long, looking for space out wide, and he's onside, and he's whipped it in low, and he just whacks it away.
Barcelona look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
He's left his man. Perisic opts to play it back. Bernardo's goes for goal!
No.
Benfica showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Vidal. He's got through. Well read, he's sorted that out.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Piqué. Aimed long and direct. Made into space out wide. And the counter is on. Timely intervention.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
No.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's a fabulous position. He's got away. Good clearance and very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Philippe Coutinho. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Mertens. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
None of these.
Scholes positions himself well and cuts it out. Well weighted. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Into extra time we go. And it's Luis Suarez.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's left his man. Drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona give it back and they can go again. Dinks one in. Luis Suarez.
Really?
Dembele. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He's going to have his name taken. The protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And it's Busquets. Jordi Alba. Nelson Semedo. Going through. It's a good foot in there. He slid it through. Get the pass he's looking for.
Sim.
Messi.
Entra.
There's the cross.
Então.
Mas era o último pacote que lá havia.
Boa.
Só havia era para os hambúrgueres.
Também.
Mas chega.
Sim, está ótimo. Obrigado.
Trouxe mais umas bebidas. E mais uns iogurtes.
Now the counter. He's got away. He's looked long this time.
Não, Phoenix.
Jordi Alba. Reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
And if you're just back, the action is back on the way already. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. It's gone for a throw-in. Marcos Alonso. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Sergio Busquets.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
PK. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. It was supposed to be a one-sided game. Forward it goes.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all showing no substance. Where's the final product?
Well played, he saw that coming.
Não se gostas disto? Não sei. Depois deixa-me.
Ok.
Tá?
Está bem. Obrigado. Oh, que fofo.
it out to the wing. Luis Suarez. Vidal. Now it's Luis Suarez. Done very well to intervene. And it's Vidal. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's left his man. No foul, says the referee. Out to the left it goes. Decent looking ball. Luis Suarez. Throw it. Benfica, their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot.
Okay.
Dembele, first in line.
Yes.
Keeper's read that beautifully.
The keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and makes it a great save.
Oh shit.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
And so the captain steps up. Nice save there.
He's so focused there. Fantastic save.
Suarez is second man up. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So this one to restore parity. Oh, super penalty. Pick that one out.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Eriksson steps calmly forward. Belted right down the middle.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Barcelona from one behind. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Mertens comes up, their fourth taker. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Voilà.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Perisic just needs to keep his nerve here.
Yeah.
That's won it! Benfica have taken the full distance and then some, but they got there in the end.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Victory. Damn. Kill some. Roberto Carlos. Patrick Kluivert.
As well, and that was just sort of how he, dumbed down the game a little bit, and a bit of composure now needed for the Italian.
Yeah, certainly time to just breathe and compose yourself, as you're saying.
How did we get here?
Most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you? It's Adriano! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Eriksson, shot a goal! And it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
Benfica have an early lead. Tropper has got himself a free kick. Koulibaly. It's Mertens. How about a shot? Can he put it away? It's a goal! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Koulibaly with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Benfica get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
Bubble! Bernardo Silva. Van Dijk. Pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. There's a swing at it! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Benfica take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, they could break here. Barbel. He's got away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Tropper. The Netherlands seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide. I wouldn't want that.
No? Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
The shot's on! Back of the net!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
The Netherlands give themselves a fighting chance. He's had a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Bernardo Silva really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And Dyke knocks it away. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Babo really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Mertens, decent ball, goes for goal! Played in again, it's bounced out! And in it goes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Benfica are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Blint. Barbol. Dashing forward at pace. Adriano. It's Adriano! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Benfica know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
It's Bernardo Silva. Adriano. Of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Bernardo Silva. He's in, surely. Adriano shoots! Oh, extraordinary.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Throw it all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. That's been won straight back. It's Bernardo Silva. Let's keep distance on it. Took well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barbol. Good idea, just poorly executed. Adriano. And through to the goalkeeper. And the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. Blint. The first half is done.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Benfica lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. If we're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bernardo Silva. Oh, really good feet from him. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. And Dyke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Very well to intervene. It's Bernardo Silva. Adriano. Looking to shoot. They've scored! Over the hills and far away! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's become a case of men against boys. Aimed long and direct. Van Dijk. Okay. Now it's Strootman. He's left his man. Out for a throw.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's got away. Big chance! It's in! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
4 in the game. He is the man. Benfica totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Memphis Depay is a clever pass. Wijnaldum. It's Wijnaldum! And that's wide.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Limp picks it up from the goal kick. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's not going to go down too well with his teammates. It's Tete. Strootman. Barbel! And he steered it beyond the post. Others from the goal kick. Now it's Memphis Depay. Going through. Ake. Crosses it in low. Casemiro. Cuts it out. It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, better late than never, Peter, although it may not apply in this case after a hat-trick. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Barbel. Decent looking ball. Now it's Memphis Depay. Has a pop! Keeper always had the measure of that.
The Netherlands just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Memphis Depay with the short one. Casemiro. Bernardo Silva puts his foot on the gas. Eriksson. Shoots! Really well taken goal. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
The Netherlands choosing to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right. Chip through. Strootman, and Dyke gets it back. Ericsson. Down by a lack of accuracy. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Adriano shoots! Vince has got rid of that. It is over the line. Referee's given a throw. It's Bernardo Silva. Adriano shoots! Ericsson. Danger averted for now. Now it's Ericsson. Bernardo Silva. Strickland gets his foot in there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Citizen gets it away. Busquets tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Made his mark on this game. The Netherlands win it back again. Loose. Adriano. Well read, he sorted that out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. And that is that. Benfica are irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Benfica simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Oh, cool. That's nice. What? No. What the fuck?